Hi guys, I'm here to explain what Zome is all about, before you freak out and think this is too complex. First of all, let me get this straight. Zome is not Lego. Zome is not the same. You cannot build just any shape. Whenever you build Zome, unless of course you happen to be very lucky and creative, but Zome is based on mathematical formulas, mathematical geometry. If you're good at geometry but not good at formulas, you will become better at formulas because you will understand from geometry. And if you're good at formulas and suck at geometry, you will become better at geometry because you will see from your formulas how geometry works. Now, here's the grassroots of every Zome project, the Buckyball. The Buckyball has three basic shapes. As you can see over here, you have the rectangle, the triangle, and of course the pentagon. As you can see here with the pentagon, every side is surrounded by a rectangle, and at every vertex or corner of the pentagon you will have a triangle. As you can see, every side of the triangle is surrounded by a rectangle, and every corner, as I said earlier, of the triangle or pentagon is the other shape. Alright, this is the same on all Buckyballs on all sides. It's exactly symmetrical. Now, having said that, there are three shapes. One, you have the triangular shape. Might be a little hard to see. It's triangular shape. You have the rectangular shape. And, of course, you have the pentagonal shape. Now, with each of the shapes, they come with three sizes. There are exceptions and a little more advanced, but let's stick to the basics. You have the 5-inch rectangular shape, the 3-inch rectangular shape, and the 2-inch rectangular shape. Now, these aren't exactly 3-inch and 2-inch, but added with the Buckyball, they will. So if you added a Buckyball in this little space here, it would be exactly the same as this 5-inch. This corresponds to the Fibonacci sequence. You know, after 2 and 3 comes 5, then 8, and so on. If you do not understand what the Fibonacci sequence is, do not worry. You do not have to know it for now. I will explain it in another video. Now, with the Zome projects, what exactly is a Zome project? It could be as simple as this structure over here with 12 sides. It could be as a pop art design, such as this over here. Which this is a Buckyball filled, and each one is filled to all the holes are filled up. It could be a David Usher type style project. It could be an explanation of a mathematical formula. This is a plus b in parentheses squared. Now, how did I get that? First of all, if you understand foils, what I wanted to figure out what was the relation of a plus b? What was the relation of b to a when you a squared? Like, why isn't a plus b in parentheses squared the same as a squared plus b squared? Two totally separate things. Alright, here, let's explain it this way. This length over here is a, so this is a squared, it's a square, and this is b squared. So, as you can see here, a squared plus b squared is of course not the same thing as a plus b times a plus b, as you learned in foils, or just multiply it together. So the formula is, 2ab. Why? Because you have a times b and then a times b. That's two sets, plus the a squared and the b squared. So, presto, I just explained how a plus b squared in a mathematical geometrical formula. I learned this when I was practicing with the Rubik's Cube, and I noticed this. Alright, so that's basically all you need to know about what a Zome project is. As we go on further, I'll explain more complex zomes and interesting mathematical formulas.